Hey traders, Mark here. Today is Wednesday, December 13th. Well, gang, this is an exciting week. Now, the reason it's exciting is because the market has been full of quick moves and then sideways consolidation or just sideways consolidation. And today was one of those days. And so the reason I say it's exciting is because the system is truly getting tested this week. And it's going to have a most likely a sub 20% win rate this week, and so I want to see how that's going to translate into a P&L. So we're going to walk through that. I actually have not gone through these charts yet today, so this is the first time I'm doing that. I had a really busy day today and did not have a chance to even look at them. So we're going to do that together. And then I'm gonna shut this video down, and I want to show you guys something that I'm getting close to having finalized, and I just want to walk through it with you. Okay, so I'm gonna do that in a separate video. It's in regards to forex and the L24. Okay, let's get started here. So the market open is at 8:30. I'm green and green, so green on the 5-minute and green on the 15-minute. So I'm looking for a trade out of a green zone. So here's the first trade of the day. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a trade off of this bar. So my trade is off this up green bar, so 28 quarter. Now watch what happens here. This is really a shame. 28 quarter, I'm looking for 38 quarter. Price comes all the way back down, comes all the way back up, gets within 2 ticks of target, and then a loss. Okay, so we start the day off with a loss. And then, because I had a loss out of that zone, and this zone was still valid, I'm still taking trades out of this zone. But remember, price has to at least test the low of the move in the zone. So let's see if it does. The low of that move is okay, so it'll be down here. Let's see where that was. Let me scrunch this chart up. I don't know why that zone isn't printing. Oh, it's right here. All right, so yeah. All right. So anyway, the zone is now taken out. And at this point, I would start looking for another trade, okay? Okay, so I'm red and green now, so no trades here. Okay, at 9:30, I'll be red and red. All right, so now I'm red and red. So I could look for shorts. That never sets up. And now I'm green and red, so there's no trade here. But let's look at this one. See, now I'm green and green, and it does test the low of this move. So I would take a trade here. And that trade is stopped out. All right, let's move my 5-minute forward. Actually, we'll go forward a little bit further. All right. Okay, so stopped out here. So now I'll be waiting for a green zone. All right, now I am red and red. So I could take a trade here. However, it never sets up, so there's no trade. So now in order to take a trade, I need to have a fresh red zone. And unfortunately, it just doesn't set up. Okay, now I'm red and red. All right, so now look. I can take a trade out of this zone. So my entry right here would be 1775. Goes to 19. It's only 5 ticks. All right, there's a winner. Okay, so now in order to take another trade, I need to have a green zone, which I get right here. And look at this, guys. I have a zone inside the zone right here. 5-minute and 15. So I could take a trade at 9 quarter. That's I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background. That is my little baby girl. She's 3.5 years old. Okay, so I could take a trade right here at 9.25. Just double checking. Yep, 9.25. Okay, just making sure we're inside that zone. All right, so I'm looking for a move into 19.25. There we go. So I got another win. And just so you guys know, even though I'm red and red, if I have a trade as a zone inside the zone set up prior to a trend trade, I take whatever trade is first. Okay, keep it simple. Okay. So now in order to take another trade, I need to have a break of a green zone, which I get right here, and a red zone, which I get right here. Now this actually could have been a zone inside the zone too, but it never set up. And I'm green and red, so I'm not looking for any trades right now. Okay, now this zone right here, let's see. Hold on one second, guys. All right, I'm back. My baby girl is playing with my dog, so she's just bossing around. Bossy little toddler. Okay, let's see if I have a zone inside the zone here. This zone is at 28.50. I do not right here. There's no zone inside the zone right there. And remember, on the zone inside the zone, gang, it has to be a fresh zone, right? Whoa, hello. So it has to be a fresh zone, which looks like I get one actually right here. This is a fresh zone, so this would actually be a valid trade. Let's see if it sets up. Here's my PPT bar. I never get a tick below, and then price heads higher. So I actually never get a setup in there. Okay, now I am green and green, so I could look for longs. Which I get right here. So my entry would be 26.75. And then I'm stopped out, and then no re-entry. So that's a loss. Okay, I could still look for a green zone, which I get right here. Entry would be 26.75 again, and then I'm stopped out. I'd re-enter right here and stopped out, and that's the end of the day. So there's 2 losses there, guys. Okay, so that would give me a total of 5 losses and 2 wins. So let's go look at the spreadsheet. Look how, guys, before we go to the spreadsheet, look how well these zones contain price in the afternoon. Gosh, did I really never have a zone up there inside that zone? Never did. That's a shame. And that's where, like, I really want to look at patterns inside these zones. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. All right, just making sure I don't have any other trades. Nope, no trades. All right. Let's go to the tick chart. So that will leaves us with 5 more losses. So we're going to be at 14. And we had 2 wins, so we're going to be at 4. Okay. So we're actually at our average, 22%. So far, I have an 8% return on the week in 3 days. That's pretty good. So now let's go to, let me save that. Now let's go to the 12 range. Okay, December 13th, market open right here. All right, so I'd have a trade here, 29.50, and it gets stopped out. And think of this zone. It's still, look, guys, so this zone continues to print, but what I want you to look at here first is the fact that I got in a trade here, would have been 29.50. I would have been stopped right here at 26.50. By the time I'm stopped, we had a new green zone and it was broken. So then I would trade back into it right here at 29.50, and I'd be looking for a move to 14.50. So that would actually stop me out there at 32.50. It'd be 3 points. So now I've got 2 losses. In order to take another trade, I have to have a test of the high of this move at 33, which I get right there. But look, guys, remember I broke through this last red zone here. So now there's no trade for me unless we come down and test this low, which is the lowest low inside of this zone. Okay, we do test it. So I'd be long right here at 26 and stopped. Okay, we break below. Actually, you know what? I would have got long again because look at that, is equal low. So there's 2 losses in there, so that gives me 4 losses. Okay, we move into 21.75. It's 3 ticks away. Can't take the trade. Oh, okay, well, it's all right. All right, so I would have had a trade right here for a loss. That's 5 losses. Now I'd be looking for a trade in a green zone, which would be right here, 22.75. We stopped right there, and we broke a green zone. So now no trades till I get a fresh zone, which is right here. Okay, take a trade right there at 26 for a loss. No trade here because I didn't get an equal low or lower low inside the zone. I did here, right here, so I'd take a trade there. That's another loss. And then that's it. So, guys, the 12 range is getting absolutely annihilated this week. So that's 8 more losses and no wins. So now we're at 16. Okay, so right now I'm in the hole on the 12 range, $473. Okay, gang, I'm going to produce this video, get it loaded, and then I'm going to work on the other one.